Yo, what up, man? We back at it, man. This is The Angry Truth. This your boy Styles 215. Let me just go around the table real quick. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Hola, hola, hola. Martina Marie. At it with it here.
Hey, I'm Shawnee. What's up?
Big homie Tyrone, twin, AK.
All right, so here we go. We about to get into this conversation. And the conversation, the topic is dating in this generation. Like, how different is it from back then to how it is right now? So let's get right into it. I'm going to start with, I'm going to go around the table. Actually, I'm going to go around the table. How was dating for you different from then to now?
What
Martina.
part is then?
I know,
Are we
right?
going back to the 80s? Are we going, like, how far back is then?
We're going to go from the time you started dating,
Oh.
which was how old was that?
I snuck and started dating when I was about 16. I don't know. I think that back then, if you will, I know for me, I was just a lot more fuck it with it. Like, I meet you, we vibe. If we don't, we don't. Keep it pushing. I do feel like I felt like men were just a little bit more assertive. You know, they saw something that they were interested in, and they would approach.
So you're saying they were a lot more assertive back then than they are now?
I'm not gonna say a lot more, but I definitely would say I felt like there was a little bit more of assertiveness.
Yeah.
When it came to a man being interested and actually kind of going for it.
Compared to...
Versus now, I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the day and age of, you know, being able to be accessible to everyone at any given time. You know, no one is really held accountable for anything. And so because of that, it's just so easy to just kind of go in and out of situations. I would say as a woman, we have definitely became a lot more lax in what we expect.
Okay.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think as a result of that, we give men a lot more passes in regards to how they handle and treat us.
So
And so I feel like a man doesn't really have to work as much as he did before. And I don't mean work as far as chasing, but just in the essence and the sense of courting. It's just not the same. You know, like,
Does anyone court anymore?
right.
I don't think so.
The simplicity of it all is just, it's done, period, poo.
So I hear you over there agreeing. So you actually concur with what she's talking about.
I do. I just think that there's no effort being put in courting. If you ask someone, like, how do you court a woman? I don't even really think they would know the answers to it. And I also think that part of the problem is everything is so easily accessible.
Yep.
And that there's instant gratification in everywhere you look.
What do you mean easy accessible? Can you be a little more specific?
You're easily accessible. I mean, someone texts you, you know they text you. I mean, there was a time when someone would call and my brother would have to, like, write down their name and their number
Right.
On the phone.
and
Right.
hope that they call me back. And there's no I don't know, there's no excitement to it at all.
We are in the day and age of social media. Everybody is on social media, you know?
Instant-
And so
instant
because of that,
gratification.
yeah, like you can touch the masses a lot easier and quicker, and so it doesn't really take much. You just gotta slide into a DM, and if you look halfway decent, you gonna get a bite. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Even if you do look halfway decent, you don't get a bite because they got so many in there.
yeah.
That's the other thing.
All right, let's get a male's point of view. How was dating different for you from back then to now? Talk to him, twin.
Man, listen. Back then it was way better than it is now. Just what they would just offer. This right here, social media. I hate it. Back in the day it was better. It was easier. Because then when you wanted that girl, you wanted to get to know her. It was you went to our house,
Mm-hmm.
got to meet the parents from the door,
Exactly.
all that. Especially if you was feeling that girl, and then that girl was feeling you, and then you didn't have to do all this showboating. She didn't care what you really had on, what you was driving, none of that. She liked you for you. You know what I'm saying? And that was the best thing, man, back in the day. You know, and let me stop saying back in the day. Let me go back. I'm 46 years old. I got a problem telling my age. I'm gonna say in the 90s. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say the age. I'm gonna say the 90s. The 90s was still like that because you met her, and it really started in school. When you went to school,
Yup.
you know what I mean? You got to know her because she knew you. Social media right now, it kills everything. You know what I mean? Because everybody's putting on the
It's a
front.
facade.
They put it
it's
on
a
this front.
facade.
They put it on this front, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Back then, you ain't had to do that. You didn't do all that. Had to do all that fronting because she already knew who you was, especially
Right.
if you was already in the neighborhood
Compared
or
to
coming
now?
from the city, right?
But then on top of that, you know, because we didn't have the social media.
Right.
You know, we had to rely on
It was just
either
phone.
face-to-face conversations
That's right.
or over the phone.
That's
So
right.
you had to really get to know, you got the opportunity to really get to know someone because you conversing with them on the phone, or you know, the effort to going out was a lot more there, and so you had more of that interaction, where now it
There
just
is
feels
no
like
interaction.
yeah, it
Their
feels,
interaction is, hey, what's up? How you doing?
and that's it.
And that's it.
Yeah.
It's like a 5-minute conversation. No
If
one
that.
ever really gets into anything
Right.
worth of substance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then if you do, you're asking too much.
Mm-hmm.
Am I really asking too much to just have a regular conversation?
Mm-hmm.
I just want some communication, some back and forth. And you don't get that, you know, so it becomes really frustrating. It's interesting though on what you were saying, like how women will take that as like, oh, he's really interested in me because he said what's up. He didn't say
So
what's up to like 5
So
different
let me,
people.
wait. So let me ask you a question. So you don't believe it's hard for? I'm just gonna use me and Twin as a perfect
yeah.
example.
No.
You don't think it's hard for men like me and him to date a good woman?
I think it is hard to date.
I mean, I know women got it bad too, but I'm asking.
I just think it's bad all around.
Right.
I mean, we were just talking about how I don't get approached. So I'm going to put that in perspective. If I don't get approached, there's no communication. Therefore, it's going to be hard for the both of us.
Right.
You know, because you're not approaching me. I'm not going to approach you. Or maybe I will. I might just say, hey, good morning. I might just be
Right.
in Wegmans and be like, you know, hey, I'm feeling cute. And I see you grabbing for the single, you know, the single serving of salmon. And I'm like, hey, you know. And I'm
So
like,
Twin, right as of right now, how is dating in this generation different now?
It sucks.
Like what's a few things that you go through? You be like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? Like,
Because like I was going back like what she was saying, but really I'm gonna say like if I want to approach her, automatically you could feel that she's not even interested.
She don't know that.
No, listen, from the rip, sometimes these women you approach them, I don't care, you could be top down, fly, everything. She automatically judging you like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
She got a wall up already.
Yeah, like I'm telling you,
It
what
could be
the
a false
women.
read,
No.
it could be a right read,
I'm
but
telling you.
But he's talking from his experience.
Right,
You're
yeah, that's
right.
what I'm trying to
You're
tell
right.
you.
Yeah.
My bad.
Because I'm still going out to these lounges, these bars, and these clubs, and it's terrible. I mean, these women, like I said, you could be the handsome guy in there and everything, but it's just gonna be something that woman gonna look at you like, I don't know about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, give
Okay,
it,
so
give it a.
you're saying that, but are you approaching these women? Are you automatically
Of course.
assuming
No, I ain't
because
assume.
of,
I didn't say I'll assume. I'll approach.
He
When I approach them,
and then they give you that?
Right.
You can tell soon the first.
Yeah, sometimes it's like
I
an
can't say. I can't
Yeah,
say.
your mic don't gotta be that close. It's
Oh,
like
I'm
really
sorry.
sensitive.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
just probably turn the volume down. But yeah.
Okay, I can say this, that I realize for myself, the older I get, of course, the more experiences you go through. Unfortunately, you do begin to carry on more baggage or traumas, or things that you realize, okay, I don't want to deal with that again, right? And so I feel like as a result of that, you start to develop these walls. And the true you doesn't always get the opportunity to come out because of all of the mess and the BS that you dealt with.
But
You've become a
see-
lot more, I know for me, like, I'm a lot more hesitant now about exposing the true me because I am a very sensitive person. I'm an emotional being. And I have been through it all to the point where it's just like, I don't want to have to give that again to someone who isn't worth it. And so I probably do give an energy of maybe you might want to take your time, or might want to maybe fall back. I don't know, but I know because of my past experiences, I have become a lot more guarded. And I know there was like this guy I was liking on, and he just wasn't giving me any type of anything for me to feel comfortable to just say, hey, I like you. Like, I feel like I can't even feel comfortable now just to tell a guy that I like him, because I feel like I am exposing myself. And I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to feel like that. And it could be an ego thing, but I just don't want to be in a place of me feeling like I'm playing myself or I'm opening myself up,
See,
and
man,
it's not
I
the
don't
right.
know.
Oh man,
person
I
to give it to.
gotta jump in on this one, man, because she just said.
I will tell someone that I like them. I don't have that problem. I've
Shit,
worked
I
through
do.
all of that. I know what my triggers are from my past traumas. I understand, coming out of different relationships and what I was responsible for. Because you're always
wanna
responsible
jump on
for
that
some
conversation?
part
You're right.
of that relationship.
You're right.
So I don't have a problem with that, and I don't have a problem telling someone that I like them. But the thing is given that chance to even do that.
Let me just jump in real quick, man. I gotta turn this up a notch.
Turn
So-
it up a notch.
so-
Turn it up a notch.
So, my dating history, dating from back then to now, it was better back then because when a woman gave when women gave me their number, they actually really liked me. Like, they thought I was cute, I was handsome, they liked the way I dressed or anything like that. Back in the day, women actually gave guys the up and down look. I actually learned that from females. A lot of females raised me. Old heads told me back in the day, a long time ago, that they could tell a lot from a man by his haircut,
Yes,
what he
and
has on
his
his feet,
shoes.
and look at his nails.
Yes.
That's what they told me a long time ago. Nowadays, these women are not doing that at all. These women, in my personal opinion, damn near professional opinion, because I've been right about every situation, period. These women don't know how to date. They don't do their homework on these guys at all.
No.
Okay?
I
They
think
don't. They
I
don't.
do.
Hold on. Let me get the floor for a second.
Okay.
So,
Show me the bucket.
no. It's not like that.
I know.
So my thing is, they rather date a guy that they feel safe with. You know what I mean? They can't date a guy who's doing better than them financially or in life, period. Because she's not going. Because for the most part, I'm not speaking for all women. I'm
Right.
talking about the women that do this, and it's a large majority of them that do this. They want to feel safe. They don't want to date a guy who got his shit together and anything like that, because she feels though that he's not going to keep her. Period. That's just how it is.
Okay.
So they'd rather date a guy who don't have a job as good as hers, don't have a better living situation better than hers. So basically, her crib got to be better than his, and her job has to be better than his, because to her, in her mind, he ain't going nowhere because he need her. But that's where they mess up at, because now you selling yourself short. The same women that say they want a guy, and you can ask them, and we can go around the table. It will all come down to the same answer. I want a man to love me, respect me, I can trust him, and and everything else that basically come with the territory. But they don't date those type of guys. They date the opposite of what they really want. That's why y'all coming up short, and that's why the next man don't never stand a chance, because of the type of guy that you made time for. You made time for him, sweetheart. Don't sit there and say niggas ain't shit. We ain't this. No, bitch, it's you. You did that. You did that. Let's keep it a buck, man. Let's keep it all the way
Angry
1,000,
truth.
man.
Angry
Y'all
truth.
did that. Y'all made the time or whatever.
I will
Oh, then
agree
you know
with
what?
that.
I'm off work today. Let me go holler at him and hang out with him and this, that, and the third or
They
whatever.
make the time.
Right, they make the time for the wrong type of men.
Exactly.
Okay.
I will agree with that, because I've seen someone who, she makes a good amount of money. She's very established, but then she'll make time for like a fuckboy. And it's like, why are you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
But a
You so
fuckboy
much-
can also be a man that has money and has a good.
But I'm not.
But that's what. But that's when you do
talking
your
about
homework. But that's when you do
Yeah,
your
but
homework.
I don't
then.
think it has anything
But-
to do per
No,
se with
no,
what he
characters.
has.
I'm talking about what
So-
he. I'm
Go
talking
ahead.
about what he's
Go ahead.
talking about.
But he's
Because
saying
I'm one
they
of those
normally
old
date
school.
down.
No, but I'm
No,
one of those
he didn't
old
say that.
school-
I didn't say that.
No,
No, I
You
didn't.
say that.
I'm one of
No, I
those
didn't.
old. Let me just say this. I'm one of those old school daters. I look at your hair, I look at your nails, and I look at your feet, and I look at what you bring into the table, because I want you to do as good as what I am, or either better than what I'm doing.
Right.
You know, that's what I'm looking for. And
Okay, let's start.
That's not
let's-
what you were saying.
No. I said
I
women don't.
understood
I
exactly
said
what you
women
were
don't
saying.
do their homework.
they don't do their homework.
They don't do their homework. I'm not
Okay.
talking about financial. Women always. It's so convenient for a woman to just go with financial.
But that's not
I know
but
a bunch
what
of
you
people.
said.
I know a bunch
what
of
you-
guys that got money and they dickheads.
And they
I
are
do.
dickheads.
Right. But what you said is that a lot of
PhDs
times a
and
woman
dickheads.
will date a dude. They don't feel comfortable dating a dude that has a good job or that has that's doing better than them. They typically date down. That's what you were saying.
Yes, that's true.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
But I don't think it per se has to do with any of that. I do think it's more so the character of the guy at the end of the day. I think women probably have a poor job with picking a guy of good character.
Because
Whether
they're
he
a poor
has
judge of
or
character.
not.
Because they're poor judge of character.
Right, but I think a lot of that stems from, I must say, some insecurities, lack of healing, you know, and so you tend to go after those that make you feel better about yourself. And it does not have to mean that just because this person has something versus doesn't have anything. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I just think the character of the person, you know, like when you're not in a good state, whether you have or you don't have, I think you tend to go after those that are kind of matching you.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. Now, I'm about to. This the perfect application. What I'm talking about. I'm actually going to go around the room, right, and listen. Really listen to these answers. So I'm going to start with Twin first because I'm going to go around the room.
Okay.
Twin, in your honest opinion, throughout all your experiences, okay, you like you grown man now. You grown man. You know what I mean? You got your big drawers on now. You know what I'm saying? So as of right now, being the person that you are now, we're not talking about the old you. We're talking about you as a person now. Because, I mean, of course, you're going to say that you changed a lot.
Right.
You can't compare the Twin in the 80s and 90s to 2021. As of right now, what would you want in a female right now that can match your character and your lifestyle?
Be honest with you.
That's a hard question.
No, it's not a hard question, but be honest with you, it's just I just want with my lifestyle, it's the same thing as what same lifestyle I got right now and about her lifestyle. She ain't gotta be up here or down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what I want. She ain't gotta be up here or down there. You know what I mean? Because the women I choose, you know what I'm saying, it's about this sometimes, and it's about her heart and what she feel. You know what I mean? I don't care about all that other stuff. See, we so with this stuff, jewelry and money. It's everything about all this money and this. I hate that. You know what I mean? It's not about that. It's just like what she can come to the table with me, as far as our character and as far as what I can give her in the return. You know what I mean? That she would like me. You know what I mean? Straight up, it's not even like no more. You can't even get the woman to like you no more.
No.
From the rip,
No, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
Nah, I know, but-
let's get into you. Like, okay, so if we was out, right, what would it take for her to even make you approach her? What would it be first?
Personality.
But how would you know that? You don't know personality
You
yet.
don't know person.
Yeah, but I was.
No. Let's say she was at the bar.
It's always.
Let's say she was at the bar.
Physicality. Let's talk
It's
about
physicality.
physicality.
Yeah.
It's
So
physicality
physically,
first.
what would make you approach a woman physically?
Physically, it just.
Keep it a buck.
Be honest with you, she gotta be fine. She gotta be fine.
Does she have to have a big
See,
ass?
no,
titties?
see, I ain't saying all that. She just gotta be fine. That's it. I ain't put on the big ass, the titties, and all that.
Why
shit.
you pointing at me?
No, I ain't. I ain't.
Point at me with the
You know what I mean?
That's not what he meant.
No, shorty
what
is
he
the true definition
What?
of the Coke bottle shape.
Yeah, but I
The true
because I date
definition.
all sizes, shape. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I don't discriminate on that. You know what
Well,
I
I
mean?
want
Real
my man
talk.
with a big schlong.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
and
kidding.
then,
I'm just joking.
But,
I'm a silly girl, y'all.
now, I know
I'm
you gotta go to her now,
silly.
but that's my thing.
Yeah. So, based on what he just
Yes.
said, I'm gonna throw the same question back to you. Let's start from scratch.
Start from scratch.
Let's go with if a man approached you,
Okay.
what would even give you what is it about him that would actually make you give him a conversation back?
You know what? I think the first thing is confidence. Because the physicality, I have actually dated someone that I wasn't really attracted to. He wasn't really an attractive man, but it was the way that he carried himself.
You mean
And it was-
his approach? What was his approach?
It was his approach. I mean, it was very innocent. It was very like one of those rom-com moments when I met him, you know. And I kind of gave him a little smart answer, and then from there he was like, "Oh, I want to take you to dinner," and it was just kind of cute. So I was like, "All right, I'm not dating anyone," and I wasn't seeing anyone, so I tried it, and it lasted for 12 years.
So what would make you give a guy your phone number?
If he approached me with some respect, first and foremost, approach me with some respect and confidence. A little bit of cockiness. If I could put a little bit of cockiness in there, a little bit of confidence, a lot of confidence in there, the physicality, yeah, but I can work around the physicality. I have in the past.
So what would you be attracted to in regards to the man's appearance?
The man's appearance?
Yeah.
I like height. It doesn't have to be like 6'7", 6'8", but I like someone a little taller than me. I like a nice thick build. First thing I look at is your hands, because I'm like, you are not touching my lady parts with some messed up hands.
Yeah, you gotta be looking at my hands.
I
Okay.
already saw your hands the first time I met you. I was like, oh, he got a manicure. It's time for me to go to the
But what if he that comes construction worker? What if that job, his you know what I'm saying?
Wash your hands before
No,
you
no,
approach
no,
me,
no. I
right?
know. Regardless, you still gonna wash your hands
No,
on.
no,
And still
no.
had to mess
They
up.
don't- they-
What type? You saying his hands? All right, if
But
his
you
hands
have
got.
nice
Hold on, no,
hands.
no. I know. Listen. Do his hands? Like I said, I use construction workers at a present because they always working outside,
Right.
and their hands is terrible. Right now, you saying his hands could be messed up. I ain't talking about dirty and all that. It could be messed up and rough. As soon as he touch you and he grab you, how you doing this and that? You just say that's what I'm saying. You just said it now.
Put butter and shea butter on a motherfucker.
Nah, but some
I've
dudes'
gotten-
hands ain't got physically be dirty, but his hands still could be rough.
Rough.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I've
And
dried up
women be
some
judged.
rough
That's what she just said. She said women.
I've drived up with some rough hands.
Just as long as your nails are clean.
Okay.
I just want clean nails.
Don't have no Tupac Poetic Justice nails.
I just
Okay.
want clean hands.
No luckies.
And good communication skills.
Right.
Okay.
I don't want to have to pull teeth to get a good communication, good communication out of you, a good conversation. And also a sense of humor. I think that's really, really important, especially me, because I love to laugh.
You ain't never lied.
Right.
I love to laugh and I love to have fun and I can be goofy at times and sometimes I come home from a rough day or I had a rough day. I need somebody to kind of like turn it up and be like, look babe, it's going to be all right. Rub the back of my neck and we laugh it off the rest of the night. So
Martina,
yeah.
you?
Heard is the word.
What would
So a lot of things that Shoni says, I must say that I agree with. I want a man that that has like a nice swag about him. People think that I have a type, but I don't really have a type. It's just when I see it, I know it and I like it.
Exactly.
I do want a guy, honestly, we're talking about physical. I want him to be able to match my fly. I like a nice dressed man. I do. It does something to my panties.
we here?
And you know what I'm saying?
It
Like
does. It makes them moist.
Yeah, I get
It makes them moist.
the moisture starts to come.
So
And a good set of teeth.
Yes, I forgot about
like
teeth.
A great smile. I
you
like
ain't
a
never lied.
Great smile.
Cause you going to kiss this body.
Listen,
you better
here.
have some nice teeth.
Listen, I just want to see you smile all the time. I mean, because that brings a nice, sense of energy
Right.
into the room. So you got
Right.
a nice set of teeth to go
I
with
want
that
to feel
smile.
like I'm at home.
Right.
I just want to feel at home with a man.
Right.
I want to be home.
Right. So for me,
so
it's like,
approach wise, like
approach wise,
Yeah.
again, I like a guy that has confidence, that has a little swag to him. My whole thing is this: you can be corny, but embrace it. Don't try to be corny, but act like you're cool. Like,
Right.
no, like,
Right.
be the corny that you are. So
Right.
I guess that kind of goes into the whole confidence piece. I do like a little, I like a little asshole. I do like a little asshole, but I want to feel, I want to feel like my dude though, can, what was I going to say? Because like I said, I'm a sensitive person. So I want to know that this person will be able to just be nurturing in that way, you know? So, just somebody that's kind and has like a really kind of sweet heart, but not afraid to tell me to shut the fuck up and sit down at the
With
same
the alpha man,
time.
right? The
Oh,
I want the alpha,
definitely.
but with a grace, and
Yes,
just like
grace.
just like a
he ain't gonna
softness
tell-
to
he ain't gonna
it.
tell
You know
me
what
to
I'm
shut the
saying?
fuck up.
It's funny.
No, I don't mind a man. Listen, if I can have a man tell me to shut the fuck up and then woo woo me at the same damn time, that's the gold. I need to shut the fuck up and a woo woo.
For the record, she got on me about being aggressive and trying to get me to smile more early before we even did all this. Yo, what is born? Lie to you now. She like, yo, chill, like, damn, relax, like, fix your face. Yo, didn't she? Didn't she say that?
I'm just
But
saying,
now,
yes, she did.
listen to her talk right now.
See, a good 50-50.
Oh.
50-50. Like, I want to see you frown, but
Okay.
then like finish it up with a cute smile.
Okay, all right.
Let me
Because
see
you,
it, baby.
you,
Go ahead.
you
Go
was,
for me
you
right
let me
now.
have it. You let me have it over there, boy. She was getting on me. Oh my gosh, relax.
A little bit of cockiness and confidence.
So let me just say,
What about you?
my
What about you?
my type, I do like a woman to match my fly. I want a woman
Yes.
to care about how she look. I mean, granted, if we're going out and we're both getting dressed, I kind of want to be in a different room while she getting dressed in a different room.
you.
That's some fly shit to me.
Don't come in
To me,
here and
I don't want to see
your
what she.
damn cologne
Yeah,
and I'm
no,
trying to
no,
put my
no,
eyelash.
no. I'd rather be.
agree.
I'd rather be
That
like.
is so annoying.
No.
Like, I'd rather be in one room and she's in the other room,
Right.
and then we'll meet each other in the kitchen or something. And I came out, I said, God damn, like,
Right.
shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, babe, I
Talking
ain't.
about-
Nah, I mean, I wanna scratch my head like, babe, I ain't know you had that dress.
Yes. That's what I'm talking
Nah, I mean, I'm on my nosy joint. I'm like,
Yes. I don't want you
Damn.
in the same bathroom with me.
Yeah.
Any of y'all been married? Any of y'all been married? Married
No,
couple,
I've
married
never been
couple,
married.
that stops. All that
I've
stops when
never
you get
been.
married.
No, it does not stop.
Yes, it
See,
does.
That's a whole nother.
yeah, we gonna get into that. Let me just
Right.
finish it. Let me finish.
Let him finish. Let him
Let
finish.
me finish because I want to get into that too.
Go ahead.
It should not stop, and that's part
I'm
of the problem.
I'm big
Okay,
on
pause.
I'm big on I'm a very spontaneous person. So
Yes, I like spontaneity.
I could send a woman flowers for no reason. It doesn't have to be Valentine's Day or birthday, nothing like that. I'm very creative. And with me being how I am in Philly, I'm very, very resourceful. So, are you laughing?
She's probably laughing.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm
Oh.
laughing at her pouring the drink.
Oh,
I
oh.
forgot how sensitive these mics are.
The
My
mics
bad.
are very sensitive.
Oh, yeah, I can turn it down.
Sorry.
I'm agreeing
But that
with
sound
everything
good
that
though.
you
What he was
done.
saying, yo, that was like the
And
I'm
I
agreeing
like,
with
quick
everything.
commercial. Go ahead, boo.
I like, yeah, just spontaneous, like affectionate. She has to be affectionate because I am. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if the game on or whatever. She want to give me some nice little dick rubs. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
head.
I'm not gonna be like, yo, babe, chill, like the game on. Like, no, I'm never doing
you
that.
can give head.
I'm never
You can
doing
give
that.
head while the game is on. Just don't be in the way.
I got a friend. And without me dragging this out, I have like 3 homeboys, right? And every time they go out, whether it's somebody party or a bar or a lounge, his girl is right with him.
Yeah, no.
I like that.
You like that?
I like that. You know why? No, not. But no. Listen.
That means they're the best of friends.
Right.
They're the best of
You're
friends.
talking about.
You go out with your
No. Hear me out. Listen, all 3 of them are married. They're married to their
I
woman.
understand what he's saying.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's the type. Like I like. If I could. Again, it's my preference. If I could talk to you, I love talking to you. Like I could talk to you about anything. I love fucking you every time. Like I don't care. It could be 4 times a fucking day. I really don't care.
Hey, that's what I'm talking
She could be
about.
bent over while she putting something in the oven. I fuck around.
I
Yeah.
like that, but
I
I
might-
like that with your boys by yourself sometimes. Maybe
No,
saying
I'm
shit that you just wanna,
Hey,
like,
hey, no,
go
no,
into
I
it.
get that.
Like,
I get that,
babe,
but
let me tell you. You know, I don't know if I need to be.
I didn't say that. I'm talking about I
I get what
respect
you're
what they have. I respect it. Because not only it's like, cause you got women right now that's on the tip like, damn, how come I never met none of your friends? Like, how come I never met none of your friends? Like,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
My ex, we did everything together.
Listen.
We went out together. I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna say this. Don't be sneaky.
Yes.
I'm very unselfish. Hopefully you're the same way. I can't deal with a selfish woman. I just can't.
No.
So in a nutshell, I like my women, I like fly, rough women. That's my twist. Fly and rough. That's my twist.
Around the edges?
When I say
That
rough,
means I'm out,
I'll be
because I am
more.
rough, baby.
I'll be more.
In that bedroom.
No,
Oh,
no.
you talking about BDS?
I'll be more than happy to elaborate. When I say
BDSM, that's my thing.
when I say rough, when I say rough, what I mean is, like, I know I got some shit with me. Okay, granted, I do. If I met a female, I'd be like, damn, this girl, she got me eating right and all of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's very positive
That's right.
and very no. Hear me out.
No, hear him out.
Right, hear you out.
Like, babe, no, don't eat that. Remember, you trying to wear that suit next week. Like,
Right.
know what I mean? Like, I might with an attitude, I'm like, damn, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Hey, let me get them Brussels sprouts here.
Okay, so
You know what I
you don't
mean?
want him totally submissive.
No.
That's not what he's saying.
That's not what I
That's what
said.
you're saying.
No, that's not what he's
I said
saying.
I like fly, rough women.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You don't.
But that
want
doesn't mean that he's totally submissive. That just means that
No, but he wants a woman that's going to be able to like speak her mind.
Right,
That's
exactly.
what I'm saying. So he does not want.
Right. I don't want you to hold. Don't hold on to nothing. If I ask you what's wrong, don't tell me nothing.
What's wrong?
Right. Tell me now, because I don't want to hear about it later.
Right.
Got him.
Right.
Don't do that, because who knows that situation that you're tight about. We could probably get this thing
Is that it?
Get it
done
done.
in like 5.
Get it
Now I
done.
could be like, oh shoot, my
But you know
bad.
what?
I'm like, yo, my bad. I didn't know. My bad. I didn't know I said it like that.
Right.
And Martina could say, well, listen, babe, I know how you talk, but my girlfriend's a little sensitive, and you kind of rubbed her the wrong way what you said.
Right.
Right.
And she may say something like, no, style, don't send it to her now, because if you do, she gonna know I told you. So I'll be sneaky in my approach. I'll probably go, hey, you want a drink or something? Like, I'm going to the bar. Like, I'll try to be slick about it.
Got
You know what I'm
it.
saying? So that's pretty much, that's my type right there. But I want to get into
I wanted to
what
ask
you,
something. Gosh, darn.
What?
Because I had a question that I want to propose to y'all, but guess
Mm.
what? A bitch forgot.
Forgot.
Like that.
That's my time, so we can just keep going.
yeah. So
Okay.
I want to get into, you said something to Sean at one time, and she was about to go ham.
Oh, about marriage and how
okay.
they get dressed in the same room and how when you get married that's all gone.
Mm.
And y'all
No,
got
no,
all
I
these
don't know.
bottles
Oh
in
shoot!
my way.
I'm sorry.
You know she
I got some cleave over here that I'm trying to show
You sit
off.
kind of low. All right.
And I'm
She a
sitting
shorty.
low.
She a shorty.
All right, all
I'm a
right.
shorty.
She a shorty do wop.
Okay.
I'm a little 5'4", little 2.
But she cute though, yours. She
I'm
cute.
cute.
though.
I'm cute. I got the hips and the tits.
Got that shit.
So, but the thing is, I think in order to keep marriages alive, that is a big part of it. Like, keep your individuality.
Yes.
You know, I don't want to get dressed in the same room. I want to come out and be like, bam. You know,
Like,
and
ta-da.
like,
yeah.
Hey, like I said, I don't want you spraying cologne and I'm trying to do my eyelash. Like that just ain't happening.
Right, that's why I said that, because I got friends that's married. I'm speaking on that because I listened to what they was telling me.
Oh, yeah.
And they was like, man, they said, man, I can't even get dressed because my girl coming in the room watching me get dressed. And all that. I'm listening to what y'all was saying. That's why I was like, damn, that's why marriage is always, you know what I mean?
I have a
You
question
need
for
that
y'all
time.
men.
You need that
Right,
time. You need
right.
that
Do
time.
you feel like more often than not,
You
men-
don't have to be right, because you
I
are
like this
right.
mic.
I
Okay,
know,
but
but
y'all
you are
understand.
right here.
You are.
But y'all understand, me and this mic,
I like it.
I like it.
Okay. What was the
now,
question?
So, do men feel more often than not pressured to get married versus them actually wanting
Pressure.
to get married?
Really? It's
Man,
pressure.
it's always, it's pressure.
So, do you think? Do
Wait,
you
wait,
think,
are
do you
you-
think if the pressure wasn't there, men would still go through with marriage, or do you
Yes.
think there would be a lot
It's
less
just so-
marriages?
It's pressure.
Yeah, because it'll be more natural. It'll be more natural if we
See,
don't
I'd
feel
rather,
pressure.
Let me
I'd
get the
rather
full
have,
fact.
Oh, go ahead.
I'd rather
Go
have
ahead.
natural.
Go off of what she was saying, because I got majority of my friends now, I'm talking about close friends I grew up from high school with, they married now. And I'm telling you, most of them was all pressure getting married.
But why?
That's a shame.
But why do
Real
they
talk.
allow themselves to
I don't
even
think
go?
that's right. I don't think any woman.
And I don't want to say no name, but I'm telling they know what I'm talking about. But they was pressure to get married.
It's not right.
And they did
I
it.
don't, It's
and
not
they
right.
did it just to please her, just to satisfy her.
No,
just to give,
don't want
I'm telling
it.
you.
Don't want it.
telling
Ixnay, I don't want it. If I
telling you.
have to pressure you into marrying me, I don't want it. I've never been married. I've never pressured anyone into
If you could have it your way, how would you like it done?
I
What
wouldn't
do you
be
mean?
married.
If you could have it your way, it was a very simple question. If you could have it your way, how would you like it done?
How would I like it done?
Yeah,
How would you like it done?
How would you like to
I would rather have it be natural. I want it to be natural. I want him to want to be with me. I want him to wake up and be like, you know what? I can't live another day without this woman. I really want her in my life.
But do you need
I
to
don't
have
wanna-
marriage to have that?
I don't know. You
My
don't.
sentiments
That's a
exactly.
whole nother- that's a
My
whole-
sentiments exactly.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yo, they got on me. Yo. When I told this girl,
I don't have to be married to be happy.
This time they do.
No,
it's
I
like
don't.
these times now. Everybody got. Oh, I'm married. You know what I mean?
No. Because that doesn't.
It's a
mean
stage.
thing.
It's a stage.
It doesn't mean
It's a stage.
That's what I was about to say because you go for my
You know how
parents.
many
Hold on,
married-
let me say
you know how
that.
many
Go for my
married men
parents.
we-
Go for our parents and my grandparents. They was together 50, 40 years
Oh,
without
that's
even got
lovely.
married. You know what I'm saying? Never married. And they had the best relationship ever. And like this
weren't
time,
married?
yeah, no, never.
Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
they died together. Like you know, they died when they were still together.
Yeah.
No ring or none of that. That's what I'm saying.
But
This
see,
time
because
now-
they had something that was more than just the paper and the ring.
Right.
It's about communication and it's about your best friend.
Right.
Because when all of this is gone, when I take off the wig and when I don't feel like putting on my lashes anymore and I don't feel like doing this, it's your best friend.
Right.
You know, that's what's going to last the test of time. I personally, I want to be able to sit on the porch in my little chair, rocking chair, whatever. I want to be able to do that and not have to say anything at all and know that that person, we're communicating beyond words.
Right.
That's love to me.
Right, and
You
that's
know,
when the unconditional comes
that's
into play.
unconditional.
Yeah, I think sometimes marriage, that stamp puts like this business aspect on it, and I feel like it takes away from the essence of the relationship and the true like value of the companionship and the partnership. You know what I mean? Like I know at the end of the day, I'd rather just find my life partner, my twin
Exactly.
flame, whatever the hell you want to call it, versus me having to get married. No, like as long as we're in tuned, we're
And we're
like
committed.
we're committed, and again, like you were saying, kind of marrying or not marrying, but getting into a situation or a partnership with your best friend, someone that you can communicate with, whether it be something great or whether it be something that's a little bit hard to swallow all the time. Like I want us to be completely and utterly honest.
but see,
with one
let me
another.
just say this real quick. So, in order for all of this to happen, all of it, because honestly, I feel like I got some good people at this table, in my personal opinion. Because
I'm a good person.
I feel like I learn with these type of conversations of what type of individual I'm talking to, with both of y'all for that matter. I already know how he is. So you know what I'm saying? Me and him have countless conversations about women and this, that, and the third, whatever. In my personal opinion, and I actually think it's damn near fact, I think women like y'all, I think y'all would put y'all best foot forward, and like me, I gotta know what I'm getting.
Right.
Right.
We as people have to know we get. Like, look, like I really want a woman to say, I really want a woman to say, yo, this guy don't even know what I can do, but put me in a position to do it.
Right.
Put me in
But I
a position to
think-
do it.
But you know what I think? I think a lot of times where it falls short is that, and I'm not just going to put it on men. I'm just going to say us as us as people. We have a horrible job. We do a horrible job. I'm sorry, not have, but we do a horrible job at communicating. We don't really know how to effectively
That's why
communicate.
communication is key.
But we also don't know how to just be honest.
Right.
You don't know.
That's my pet peeve.
What you
My
don't
pet
know
peeve
what
too.
My pet
can
peeve.
you don't know what
Please.
can really emerge from
If
you
you're
just being
honest.
completely and brutally
Just be
honest.
honest with each
You know what I'm
other.
saying? It's like I think
Now
that's
remember, I
the
just said that
beauty
earlier.
of a
Remember, I said that earlier.
relationship,
I said if you
any
got
type of
something to say,
relationship.
say it.
Say it.
Right,
You did.
right.
I heard that.
And so I think that that's where we fall short as human beings. Like, we're just so scared to be honest. And as a result of that, we just don't know how to effectively communicate how we are feeling.
Okay.
Oh,
Or
real fast,
where
real
we
fast,
yeah,
stand.
good, good.
Real fast. She said human beings. I had to get this out. We forgot to say, is this the black race or is it? You see what I'm
Well, I
saying?
can
Well,
only
I
speak for
dated.
myself.
I've dated outside.
And only why I say that,
I have not.
as black people, we want to got the highest divorce rate.
Yes, we
We
do.
got the highest everything.
Because we don't know how to
And
communicate.
Most
That's
black
what I'm
women
saying.
are single.
And that's what I'm saying because right now people probably watching this, whatever, and we talking about it, but with other races looking at it, whether it's Puerto Rican, Spanish and white, whatever,